said your name into the dark. No echo came back, just a quiet spark. I used to think forever meant to. Now I know forever means without you. And I don't blame the distance, I blame the day I stayed. I lost you forever, not all at once, but slow, like pulling thread from a sweater, till nothing was left to hold. Still have your hoodie somewhere. I don't wear it, but I keep it there. Not for hope, just for proof that once I was something you chose. And I don't miss the fighting, I miss the quiet after I lost you forever. Not all at once, but slow, like pulling thread from a sweater, till nothing was left to hold. The hardest part isn't the goodbye, it's waking up and not remembering why I lost you forever. Forever. You didn't yell, you didn't leave, you just got quiet, and I believed that silence meant you were thinking of me. But silence just meant you were already free. I was still bleeding from the first time you broke me again. Same crack, same place, you smiled while you did it, then wiped your own face. I told my friends you had changed, but people don't change, they just rearrange. You put my heart in a different drawer and forgot you left it on the floor. I let you hold the hammer twice. You broke me again. Same crack, same place, you smiled while you did it, then wiped your own face. The first time was an accident, the second time was a song, the third time I handed you the pieces and hung thought you'd jump if I went under, but you just counted the waves. I kept my mouth open for you, but you were never the tide. I drowned without you. That's the worst part. No hands around my throat, just a slow, quiet heart. I swallowed the deep end. You gave no command. I drowned without you, with you on the sand. I taught myself to hold my breath, thought if I sank you'd feel the depth, but you just watched the bubbles rise and walked away with dry eyes. I waited for you to save me, but you never learned to swim. I drowned without you. That's the worst part. No hands around my throat, just a slow, quiet heart. I swallowed the deep end. You gave no command. I drowned without you, with you on the sand. The water wasn't angry, it was just cold and true. The saddest part isn't dying, it's that I drowned without you. I drowned without you. You left the window open in December, said you liked the air. I still remember. I curled up smaller, you just slept. I should've known what that meant. You don't hold someone you plan to leave. You left me so cold, not freezing, just numb, like heating an empty home when the only warmth was gone. I bought a wasn't a cliff, it was a staircase. One step down, then another place. I didn't jump, I just kept walking till I looked up and you weren't talking. There's no bottom to some things. I fell into nothing, not darkness, just space. No echo, no breaking, just losing your face. I used to think falling hurt your bones, but nothing, just leaves you alone. No sound, no ground, no hands to grab, just the memory of where you had. I'm still falling, I think. I fell into nothing, not darkness, just space. No echo, no breaking, just losing your face. Someone once asked me what I miss. I said the feeling before the abyss. Nothing, nothing. Other people broke my legs, you broke the will to stand. Other people took my money, you took the shaking of my hand. There's a difference between hurting and ending. You ended me for good, not with a bang, with a whisper. You pulled the thread and I unraveled. Now I'm just a bad forgiver. I used to write poems about you. Now I write lists of things I don't do. I don't drive past your street, I don't eat where we used to eat. You didn't kill me, you just finished me. You ended me for good, not with a bang, with a whisper. You pulled the thread and I unraveled. Now I'm just a bad forgiver. called me your shelter, your quiet place, but you always kept your coat on just in case. You never unpacked your bags, not really. You just stayed long enough to leave me chilly. A home isn't somewhere you pause. I was never your home, just a hotel with a view. You used my heart for the weekend, then checked out before it was through. I decorated every room for you. You said it's lovely, but you never grew into the corners, into the cracks. You were always looking for the exit maps. You don't plant gardens in a rental. I was never your home, just a hotel with a view. You used my heart for the weekend, then checked out before it was through. The saddest thing I ever learned is some people never wanna be earned. I was never your home, never your home. I didn't have much to begin with, just a small heart and a loose grip. You didn't rob me, you just asked, and I gave until my hands were gasps. There's a difference between taking and receiving. You took all I had, now with force, with kindness. You held out your hands, and I filled them till I had nothing left to give to myself. I used to keep a little box of light for rainy days, for lonely nights. You opened it slowly, piece by piece, till the box was empty and I was at peace. But peace isn't empty, I learned too late. You took all I had, not with force, with kindness. You held out your hands, and I filled them till I had nothing left to give to myself. like fog when the morning came. You woke up and I was just gone. Not missing, just moved on. Vanishing is quieter than leaving. I vanished from you like steam from a cup. You looked down and I was already up. Not a ghost, not a memory, just someone you used to see. I stopped calling, you didn't notice. I stopped hoping, you didn't notice. I stopped crying, you didn't notice. Then I stopped existing and you finally noticed. But by then I was already here. I vanished from you like steam from a cup. You looked down and I was already up. Not a ghost, not a memory, just someone you used to see. The saddest vanishes, the slow one, where you're still there but already gone. Vanished from you. We were in the same room every night, same bed, same ceiling, same dim light. But you were on your phone and I was on my own, and that's how you let me feel alone. Lonely is an empty room, as lonely as you in the next room. You let me feel alone without ever leaving. You were right there breathing, but I was already grieving. I reached for your hand in the dark. You gave me 3 fingers, then pulled apart. Not cruel, just careless, just tired. That's how a heart gets uninspired. You don't have to leave someone. You let me feel alone without ever leaving. You were right there breathing, but I was already grieving. one saw it happen, because nothing fell to the floor. I just stopped believing that you wanted me anymore. Breaking inside looks exactly like staying. I broke down inside. No ambulance, no sound. The walls just got quieter, and I got smaller in my own town. I kept going to work, kept making my bed, kept saying I'm fine inside my own head. But fine is a costume, fine is a lie, fine is what you say when you've already died. No one checks your pulse if you're still talking. I broke down inside. No ambulance, no sound. The walls just got quieter, and I got smaller in my own town. The strings played on without me, the orchestra bowed, but I was already a broken instrument, silent and proud. I broke down inside. If you had left me earlier, I would have begged you to stay. If you had left me later, I would have pushed you away. But you left me right when I stopped caring. You left me too late, I was already gone. You pulled the plug on a heart that had already turned off on its own. I spent 2 years crying over you, then 6 months learning not to. The day you finally packed your things, I was already dancing in another room. Your goodbye was a party I left hours ago. You left me too late, I was already gone. You pulled the plug on a heart that had already turned off on its own. The saddest timing isn't too early or too late. It's finally showing up at an empty gate. Too late, too late. dropped in both my hands. You said thank you like it was sand, like I handed you something you could drop and walk away from without a stop. I gave you my pulse, I gave you my breath, I gave you my future, I gave you my depth. You put it in your pocket next to your keys and forgot about it in the breeze. Some people don't know what a heart cost. Some people don't know what a soul weighs. They take it lightly, they take it soft, and then they're shocked when it decays. I gave you my heart, and you put it on a shelf between your keys and your regret, and you forgot it yourself. I gave you my heart, you said it was pretty, then you turned your back, and I felt so small and gritty. I watched you hold other things so gently, your coffee cup, your mother's ring, but my heart just sat there in the dust while you gave your tenderness to everything but us. You held the door for strangers, you tipped the waiter well, but my heart was in the corner of your room, a forgotten shell. You walked past it every single day, and never once did you have anything to say. You knew how to hold, you just didn't want to. You knew how to love, you just didn't need to. My heart was an option, not a requirement, and that was the death of my encouragement. I gave you my heart, and you put it on a shelf between your keys and your regret, and you forgot it yourself. I gave you my heart, you said it was pretty, then you turned your back, and I felt so small and gritty. One day you'll clean that shelf and find it, and wonder why you feel so quiet inside. You hold it in your hands and realize it hasn't beaten since you closed your eyes. To my existence, to my need, to the only heart that ever believed that you were capable of more than leaving it there on the floor. I gave you my heart, and you put it on a shelf between your keys and your regret, and you forgot it yourself. I gave you my heart, you said it was pretty, then you turned your back, and I felt so small and gritty. I gave you my heart, I gave you my heart, you gave it dust. I gave you my heart, I gave you my heart, you gave it rust. I gave you my heart, and now I'm empty, but at least I know I gave it gently. You didn't leave me with bruises, those would have faded fast. You left me with a quiet kind of damage that looks like nothing but lasts. You didn't leave a mark on my skin, no evidence for the cops to find. You left a mark on my believing, and that's the unkindest kind. Scars you can see heal faster. Scars on the inside are a disaster. They grow and spread and change your shape till you don't recognize everyone is kind. I wait for the blade behind the line. You didn't teach me to be careful. You taught me to be afraid of love. I hear a compliment and I look for the lie. I see an open hand and I wait for the goodbye. You broke my internal compass, my direction. Now every kind word is a suspicion. That's the scar you can't put on a body. That's the scar that makes everyone shoddy. In my eyes, in my heart, in my gut, you left me open and then you shut it. You left me with scars on the inside of my chest, where trust used to live. Now there's just a test. Everyone fails, including me. You left me with scars that no one can see. The weapons play a sad soft song for the girl who stayed a little too long, for the girl who thought love meant bleeding, for the girl who stopped believing that someone could hold her without hurting, that someone could love her without converting her softness into something hard. You left me scarred. You left me scarred. You left me with scars on the inside of my chest, where trust used to live. Now there's just a test. Everyone fails, including me. You left me with scars that no one can see. You left me with scars and I wear them like armor now. Scars. You left me with scars and I'm learning how to allow someone to see them without running. You left me with scars, but I'm still coming back to myself, back to the girl who believed that love doesn't always leave scars, scars, scars. I thought I found myself after you. Turns out I just found a quieter version of losing. I changed my hair, changed my city, changed my name inside my head. But I woke up in a strange bed and forgot who I was instead. I thought if I moved far enough away, the ghost of you would have nothing to say. But ghosts don't need addresses, ghosts don't need streets, ghosts just need the silence where your heartbeat used to beat. Losing yourself is a slow saxophone solo. It's a low blue note that you can't let go. It's the sound of a woman who forgot her own name. It's the sound of a heart that's too tired to feel shame. I lost myself again, not for you this time, for the ghost used to know what I like to eat. Now I just eat what's left on the street. I used to dance in my kitchen alone. Now I just sit by the telephone. It never rings, but I never move it, because silence is a habit and I'm used to it. I used to have opinions, I used to have a voice. Now I just agree with every single choice. It never rings, but I never move it, because silence is a habit and I'm used to it. I used to have opinions, I used to have a voice. Now I just agree with every single choice. I lost myself again. Not for you this time, for the ghost of who I was before I made you mine. I lost myself again, and I don't know where to look. I've searched every room in my chest, but the girl I was, she left. The trumpet cries a bluesy note for the girl who forgot her own code, for the woman who gave away her sweater to someone who said he'd keep her better. I gave you my warmth, I gave you my wool, I gave you my everything. I was a fool, and now I'm cold and I'm lost and I'm late, and I don't know how to find my own gate. I lost myself again. Not for you this time, for the ghost of who I was before I made you mine. I lost myself again, and I don't know where to look. I've searched every room in my chest, but the girl I was, she left. Lost myself again. Lost myself, my friend. Lost myself again, again, again. You didn't erase me with an eraser. You just stopped looking at my face. And a person who isn't seen starts to fade, like a photograph left in an attic space. You didn't delete me from your phone, you just stopped calling. And I was alone, and alone turned to invisible, and invisible turned to not here at all. Disappearing is a team sport, you can't do it alone. You need support from someone who looks through you like glass, from someone who lets you slowly pass. You made me disappear, not with magic, with neglect. You just turned your head, and I became invisible to myself. You made me disappear, not with cruelty, with carelessness. You forgot to remember me, and I forgot my own address. I started talking softer so I wouldn't bother. I started standing smaller to take up less space. I started apologizing for breathing, and then one day I couldn't find my face. I looked in the mirror and saw a shape, a blur, a smudge, a faint landscape of a woman who used to be here, but now she's just atmosphere. Mirror, stop showing me anyone. Photo, stop proving I'd had fun. my own address. The trombone plays a low, heavy note for the woman who learned to float without a body, without a name, without a face, without a flame. I became the air between your words. I became the silence of the birds. I became the thing you didn't see, and then I became nothing to me. You made me disappear, not with magic, with neglect. You just turned your head, and I became invisible to myself. You made me disappear, not with cruelty, with carelessness. You forgot to remember me, and I forgot my own address. Disappear, disappear. You made me disappear. Now I'm learning how to reappear without you near. Disappear. I left before the final chorus, walked out during the bridge. You were still singing your favorite line. I was already over the ridge. I didn't wait for the applause, I didn't stay for the ending song. I left my seat in the middle of the show, and I was gone, I was gone. Timing is a cruel instrument. It plays you when you're not ready. It stops when you finally mean it. It leaves your hands unsteady. I was gone too soon, not for you, for me. I left a version of myself that I still wanna be. I was gone too soon. I should have stayed. I should have watched the curtain fall instead of walking away. I should have stayed for my own ending, should have watched my own light bend. But I was so tired of pretending that leaving felt like my only friend. I packed my bags in the middle of the night. I didn't leave a note, I didn't turn on the light. I just walked out into the cold, and now I'm watching the story unfold without me. The xylophone taps a sad small beat for the woman who ran away from her own street, for the woman who left herself behind, for the woman who was too tired to be kind. I was gone too soon, not for you, for me. I left a version of myself that I still wanna be. I was gone too soon. I should have stayed. I should have watched the curtain fall instead of walking away. Percussion builds and drops to silence. That's what leaving feels like. Violence without violence. It's a door closing in a dream. It's a silent, silent scream. I left the building while the band was still playing. I left the stage while the lights were still staying on the girl I used to be, and now she's a ghost that's haunting me. didn't you break my bones, you broke my echo. I used to sing in the shower, but now I just stand there. You didn't steal my voice, you stole the rhythm for it. No, I'm just a bell without a clapper, a prayer without a prayer. I used to laugh at my own jokes, I used to cry at sad movies. Now I just sit in the dark and watch the shadows move. You hollowed me out slowly like a spoon carving a pumpkin. And now there's nothing left inside me but the memory of you. Hollow is heavier than full, empty is louder than a scream. Nothing takes up so much space that you forget what it means to dream. You turn me hollow, not empty, just thin like a church after everyone leaves. The sound still lives where faith has been. You turn me hollow, not broken, just bare. I'm a room with no furniture, and you're not there, you're not there. I reach for feelings that used to live here, anger, sadness, even fear. But there's just a cold, clean nothing the accordion plays on, but I can't hear. I press my hand against my chest to feel if something's beating, but it's just a drum with no drummer, a song with no repeating. You took the marrow from my bones, the honey from my comb, and now I'm just a hollow thing that used to be a home. The folk song wanders without a home. The melody floats and then it's gone. Like me, like us, like everything. You turn me hollow and now I can't sing. You turn me hollow, not empty, just thin like a church after everyone leaves. The sound still lives where faith has been. You turn me hollow, not broken, just bare. I'm a room with no furniture, and you're not there, you're not there. I don't miss you, I miss the weight of missing you. I miss the ache, the pain, the proof that I was alive and I could feel. Now I'm just a spinning wheel, without the thread, without the wool, without the hands that used to pull. You turn me hollow and I'm grateful, because hollow is peaceful. Hollow is beautiful. You turn me hollow, not empty, just thin like a church after everyone leaves. The sound still lives where faith has been. You turn me hollow, not broken, just bare. I'm a room with no furniture, and you're not there, you're not there. Hollow, hollow. You turn me hollow, and I finally know that hollow is better than full of your shadow. Hollow, hollow. Your silence wasn't empty, it was loud. It had texture, it had teeth. It followed me from room to room and curled up underneath my sleep. Your silence wasn't quiet, it was a scream. It was a foghorn in a dream. It was a siren in the distance. It was your final form of resistance. Silence can hold you tighter than hands. Silence can build you a house and then burn the land. Silence can love you and leave you and stay in the room. Silence can bury you before any tomb. I fell into your silence like a well with no rope. I kept calling down for answers, but only heard my own hope. I fell into your silence, and I'm still falling now. I don't think there's a bottom. I don't think you'll show me how. Stop talking first, then stop looking, and stop being in the room. But your silence had already moved in and redecorated my doom. You painted the walls with your absence. You hung your quiet on every hook. You made the air so heavy with your stillness that I couldn't even read a book. The harmonica cries a broken blues for the woman who loved a man who refused to speak, to stay, to say her name. Your silence became my only frame. I fell into your silence like a well with no rope. I kept calling down for answers, but only heard my own hope. I fell into your silence, and I'm still falling now. I don't think there's a bottom. I don't think you'll show me how. Now I'm afraid of quiet rooms, afraid of what they might contain, afraid that silence is a perfume that I'll never wash out of my brain. I listen for your voice in every pause. I wait for your words in every break. But you taught me that silence has claws, and I'm still bleeding from the ache. I fell into your silence like a well with no rope. I kept calling down for answers, but only heard my own hope. I fell into your silence, and I'm still falling now. I don't think there's a bottom. I don't think you'll show me how. Your silence, I fell in, and I'm still falling. Your silence, I fell in, and I'm not calling for help anymore. I live on the floor of your silence. Your silence. You didn't leave me with money or memories. You left me with a low humming ache, like an orchestra tuning after the show is over. Everyone's gone, but the sound won't break. You didn't leave me with photos or letters. arms. You left me with a phantom limb, where my heart used to be, where my trust used to live. You left me with the echo of him. Pain is the last thing to leave a room. Pain is the perfume of a dying bloom. Pain is the gift that keeps on giving. Pain is the reason I'm still living. You left me with pain, not sharp, just deep. A timpani drum where my heart used to sleep. The strings keep playing the saddest part. You left me with pain and called it art. I thought time would be a healer. Turns out time is just a stage. The pain changes costumes every season, but it never turns the page. I thought I would wake up one morning and the ache would just be gone, but the orchestra keeps on tuning and I keep on singing the wrong song. The harp plucks a single dying note. The clarinet weeps, the flute won't float. The timpani rolls like a distant storm, and I keep your pain like a uniform. You left me with pain, not sharp, just deep. A timpani drum where my heart used to sleep. The strings keep playing the saddest part. You left me with pain and called it art. The full orchestra rises one last time, then drops to silence, then one final chime. And in that silence I hear my own breath, and I realize pain is not a death. It's a beginning, it's a door, it's the floor I've been living on. But floors can be rebuilt, rebuilt, and I am not just the pain you spilled. You left me with pain, not sharp, just deep. A timpani drum where my heart used to sleep. The strings keep playing the saddest part. You left me with pain and called it art. You left me with pain. You left me with pain, and I learned to love it. I learned to love it because pain means I'm alive. Pain means I survived. You left me with pain, but I'm still here.